One of my favorite uses, other than the firewood carrier, is just a makeshift table. Now, I got very, very lucky in the fact I found 2 trees that were like just perfect, and they were green, small enough to where I could put my weight in and push them together. But the concept's the same even if the trees are further apart. You're going to want to lash the sticks to the tree and then run your bank line or paracord from the stick to the loops. But basically, you know, and I could have done a little better with this. This stick's a little short, but if the stick were a little longer, I could actually get this thing almost flat, like just almost like you know, like a springboard, pretty tight. So the nice thing is it just gives me a little spot to put all my stuff. Probably, since this will hold water, you could probably even make a small makeshift sink out of this. You know, if you wanted to just wash out your socks with maybe some charcoal left from the fire and some water, you could probably do that and then air dry your clothes that way. So this is another really neat, just quick, you know, if you have bank line or any type of cordage, you can throw this thing together real quick and now you have something to put all your gear on. Yeah, so it definitely appears that it is going to hold water. I mean, there's nothing bleeding through. I don't have this quite set up correctly to hold the water in by itself, but you get the point. So you could put water in this. Obviously you need to loosen this up a little more. Maybe you know, throw an acorn or something in there. Maybe tie that off so you have more of a bowl. But yeah, it'll definitely hold water. Another obvious one, at least to me, is as a sling. So all I did is I looped some bank line through the 2 of the loops and kind of made it like a triangle, and then ran that through the bottom loop here, and now I have a sling. Now, yes, you can do this out of a bandana or a shamag, but any of you that have done that, I can tell you that it's not a real easy task. Whereas this, you just take your cordage through the loops. Now another use for this is just simply take some type of cordage and crisscross your cordage through the loops, and now you have something you could carry water with. Now I'm guessing you could probably get maybe 20 ounces in that. And the other thing is, since you can put cordage on it, if you're in an area where, let's say, there's a drop off or there's a cliff and you can't get to the water source. And then you guys know my saying, everything goes on the shamag. Well, now everything's going to go on the signaling panel. So this is an obvious use for it, which would just be a place to put down all your gear, or as a kneeling pad. Since this is waterproof, you're just going to keep your knees out of the mud. Now obviously the name of this is a signaling panel. So there's several ways you can use this. You can put it on your backpack if you're mobile and you're trying to seek out help. This is going to help the rescuers find you a lot easier. You could just simply drape it over your shoulders. Another really neat way to use this is if you're in an area you're unfamiliar with, and let's say you're not real good with navigation, or for some reason you don't have a compass or you forgot it and you want to go away from camp, just take this thing, hang it up by your camp area. That's going to be a lot easier to find than wandering around in the woods. So there you go, guys. There's just a couple uses for the signaling panel. I think that it's limited only by your imagination. Malcolm, thank you for sending this to me. He sent this to me with my Hidden Woodsman day. Common Sense Camper, camping out.